It was big news back in December. The $5.3 billion rail project could go as much as $700 million over budget. Like he has in the past, Mayor Kirk Caldwell maintained federal funds meant for the bus would not be used to help make up the deficit.
I'm putting it on the line as mayor. As long as I'm mayor, that 5307 money will not be used for rail. It's going to be used for bus.
At the same news conference, HART Executive Director Dan Grabowskis talked about the same lump sum, called 5307 funds.
I'm not going to jeopardize that ridership. But Dan, you may want to add something to that.
I will just echo and say that you heard the same things from our HART board. Nobody wants to touch the 5307 money. I know the City Council and the Mayor have made that very clear. And let me just say that our HART board has made it also very clear to me. So our task ahead of us, because GET didn't come in higher and costs didn't come in lower, is to try to find some substitute for that money.
Now December's big story is bigger, $210 million bigger, because touch that money or not, HART did factor it into the budget. Without it, the projected deficit could hit $910 million.
Up to this point, HART has told the Council that we are $700 million short in funding for the construction of the rail project.
We spoke to the mayor, who's in Washington, D.C.
I think maybe it could have been made more clearly by HART when they talked about it. At the end of the day, I think nothing was hidden.
Grabowskis says he was up front last month when the projected deficit was announced.
I called it out clearly, but it would have been disingenuous of me to call that a deficit before, making a presumption of what the City Council or the Mayor or the Federal Transit Administration was going to say.
Now that it's clear the cost overrun for rail could approach $1 billion, the mayors in D.C. trying to secure federal highway funds. If the feds and state DOT go along with the plan, it could be worth as much as $100 million.
No one has shut the door on the request. They're all saying they're open and willing to look at it.
Caldwell admits what he really wants is an extension of the 0.5% rail surcharge or keeping the tax in place permanently. The mayor is scheduled to make his pitch to state lawmakers Monday at the State Capitol Auditorium, but already an online petition has been created to say no permanent GE tax for Honolulu Rail.
Yes, we need to see those who are opposed, hear their arguments and address their arguments.
KITV4 has heard that rail surcharge protesters plan to be at that Monday meeting at the State Capitol Auditorium.